Good morning. I'm not going to wait for anybody because I don't know who's coming in, so I'm just going to start because you guys can all see this on the replay. First, I'm going to start with my One Drop Wonder. This is amazing stuff, y'all. Put this on every morning and every night, and it just has this little dropper. I don't know if you can see that. It's clear, so it's just a little dropper, and I just put a couple drops on my hand. And I put it across my cheeks, across my nose. And this is just Palmifera oil. No other ingredient. Palmifera oil is it. And it just makes my face feel awesome. I've had a couple of different people contact me about their foundation. Some are using Limelight, some are not. And just so you know, I've gotten kind of out of the habit of saying that these videos are about Limelight by Alcone. This is the Skin Therapist. This goes under my makeup all the time. I don't ever put my makeup on without putting this on first. So anyway, that's what I was saying. I've had a couple of people contact me and say that their makeup isn't smooth, it doesn't go on, it doesn't look like mine when they do it. The key to any makeup application is moisturized skin. Always, always, always use a very good moisturizer. Use a very good moisturizer before you put any makeup on your face, because moisturized skin takes makeup so much better than non-moisturized skin. So I always start with our skin therapist. And yes, it does make a difference what moisturizer you use. You know, I used to not think it did, but it really, really does. So anyway, and then I had somebody ask me if the primer makes a big difference. Yes, the primer makes a big difference. I can tell you that right now. There's been days that I have forgotten to put my primer on, and I'm like, why does my makeup not look as smooth? And it's because I didn't have my primer on. So yes, this primer right here, which is our first base primer, makes a big difference. And all of these products are available on my website. And it's just limelightbyalcone.com/Kelly L, capital Kelli, capital L. Just 2 sprays. This lasts for a very long time because you don't use very much of it. Just like everything else that we have, you don't have to use very much product. And actually, less is better. I thought when I first got it that you know, usually the rule of thumb is more is better. Not with this. So I have changed from from Shinto one to olive one. Got a lot of people asking about color shades for foundation. Hey Heather, it's good to see you. Color shades for foundation, and really they're very close. I went from the Shinto one to the olive one just simply because I have more pink undertones than gold undertones. So, and our foundation is so smooth. I'm just going to put it on with my fingers, and then I'm going to blend it with a brush. Again, I'm going to talk about dry skin. If you have dry skin, you might not want to be using a sponge to apply your makeup. What that sponge does is it takes away any moisture that you have on your face when you're wiping your face with a sponge. So during this time of year especially, you might not want to use a sponge to do your makeup application. Maybe use a sponge to dab it on, but then use a brush or something very, very soft to blend it so you're not wiping away your moisture, because dry skin, it's so easy to wipe away any of that moisture because we don't have a whole lot anyway. So this is, there you go. Looks great, huh? I'm gonna blend it with this brush. I'm just gonna take this brush and just blend it out all the way back. You don't want any of those harsh, ugly makeup lines that we all know about. We've all seen them. And again, this is the Olive one. And the difference between the olives and the Shintos, olive is more of a pink undertone and Shinto is more of a yellow undertone. There's a quiz that you can take to match your foundation. So if anybody is interested and they're like, but I don't know, I have no idea what color to get, let me know. I can send you that quiz and it matches you pretty perfectly as long as you answer the questions. And sometimes people have some difficulty answering those questions. I'll be happy to help. Sorry, I lose my towel all the time when I'm doing this. My hair is really fine, so I have to keep it in a towel while I do my makeup, because if it dries too fast, it's a mess later. So now I'm looking for my concealer, again, using fingers. And I just, our foundations and our concealers, they're a wax base. So when it gets cool, it kind of firms up a little bit. So you just warm it up with your finger and it just goes right on. And I just put this under my eye and on my eyelid. And I just use this to brighten up underneath my eyes. I'm kind of addicted to the brightening under my eyes. I really never, I never ever used concealer prior to this. I always thought that concealer was just for blemishes, or like if you had pimples on your face, you put it on there to hide that. Concealer is so much more than that. It just is amazing what it does for under eyes if you use the right shade. So there's that, and I'm gonna blend it with a blender full, but I'm not gonna wipe it. I'm going to kind of dab it with it, and I'm gonna get this damp. So give me just a second to kind of get out of the camera for a minute. Because I get the end of this damp. Good morning, Mike. I'm gonna get the end of this damp, and then I'm gonna dab that out. Just so that it's just blended just a little. Just kind of dab it right there. Just blend it just a tad. It's pretty much blended from where I put it on, but and there I'm going to do that. Then I am going to take my Perfect Press powder, which is also Limelight. Everything that I use is Limelight. I don't use anything that isn't. So I'm going to take my Perfect Press powder, this compact right here, and I am going to get my brush. I've kind of gotten where I use this. It's kind of an angled brush, this brush right here, and I more or less, I dip into my powder and I get quite a bit on there, and then I just kind of dab it on under my eye, right where I put that concealer. And again, that's just brightening up that area. I don't like a dewy finish, so this gives me a matte finish. And I'm doing the same thing over and over in these videos, y'all, because the more you watch it, the better you get. Just keep watching these videos, keep doing what I'm doing. But again, you're not going to get the same finish and the same result if you're not using Limelight. The Limelight products are formulated for flawless finish because they are professional products used by professional makeup artists. I saw last night, and I don't really repost things unless I research it. And I'm not a Kim Kardashian fan. I'm really not. I could really care less what she's doing, or I mean, I just don't. I'm just not a fan. She's just a person to me. But anyway, she is a celebrity. She is beautiful. And I saw where her makeup artist uses Limelight. And so I went and researched that myself. And sure enough, I found it on his Instagram page where he was representing Limelight at a conference. So shoot, if it's good enough for her and her makeup artist, I'm pretty sure it's going to be good enough for us. And the good thing is, it's not expensive. I had somebody else ask me last night if it was, you know, really expensive to get started on these products. And y'all, it is not. You can get your foundation, your powder, and your concealer for under $100. And I don't know about you, but that's less than you would spend at Sephora or Ulta. I know several people have contacted me and they pay $40 or $50 for their foundation. Okay, so there's our powder. Our foundation is $36. I'll tell you, be honest with you. It's not that much, and it does last for a long time because you don't have to use very much. I just sent out some samples, and I didn't send out a whole big chunk of a sample because you don't need that much. It's very, very little because it is 50% pigment. So because of that 50% pigmentation, you don't use very much, and it has amazing coverage. So we're going to use our Lottie Dream On palette to do our contouring. And you always have to do the fish face. All right, you don't, but I do. Do this other side. My cheeks are quite chubby, so I have to do that to find my cheekbones. Okay, so there's that part. And then I'm going to use our bronzer right here. Bronzer right here to blend that out. So I'm just going to take the same brush. I'm actually going to wipe that off a little bit. I don't want to blend with that. I've already put that Mills on my face. So I'm going to take my bronzer. And I'm going to blend that out. And then I'm going to go up the side right here. And really what that does, it kind of frames your face. So if you're wondering why in the world I do it that way. And I use our bronzer to blend that contour because it keeps it defined. And I want it there. So I don't want to blend it out so that you can't see it. If I was blending it out so you can't see it, there would be no point of putting it on there. So, okay, there's that. So simple. Now I'm going to take my new blush, this blush right here. It's called Glowing. It's our number 6. And I am going to very lightly dust above where we just were and right on my cheeks. Just very lightly dust above where I just was. And that's going to highlight right there. Gonna do the other side, very lightly dust right above where we were, right there. And then my cheeks. This is a beautiful highlight, y'all. This is the number 6 Glowing. And then I'm going to take the crystal right here. I've got 2 broken fingernails. Look, at least they match. 2 broken fingernails. Yee. Okay, so anyway, a little side note there. I'm gonna take my crystal right here. Again, ring finger, anytime you're underneath your eye or around your eye, you want to use your ring finger because it's the less pressure. And that skin underneath your eye is very, very sensitive and it will stretch very easily. So you don't want to pull that skin right there. Let's use that right there. That's done. I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose. Oh, y'all know what I forgot to do? Y'all are supposed to help me with this. Of course, there's only 2 people in here watching me right now, but I forgot to contour my nose. Y'all are supposed to help me and say, hey, Kelly, you forgot to contour your nose. Good morning, Emily. So nose is just with the bronzer right here, this brush, and I just kind of literally paint it on there. Just paint. Because I kind of have a wide, the bridge of my nose is a little wide. I'm going to do the other side the same way. You kind of blend that a little bit with your finger, just so it's not a harsh line. Now I need to go back down my nose with my highlight since I just pretty much wiped it off with my contour. So I'm just gonna go right down my nose, right up onto my forehead, right there. The reason this is done this way is because this is where the light is going to catch, and you want everywhere where the light is going to catch kind of highlighted. Ooh, I hear the rain. I don't know where y'all are, if it's raining where you are, but it's raining here. Raining pretty hard, it sounds like. Okay, so we're gonna do something different with our eyes this morning, so y'all wish me luck. I'm gonna do a dark smoky eye. We'll see how that turns out. And I haven't used this eyeshadow. This is my new eyeshadow palette that I created right here. So we're actually gonna use the dark. I'm gonna put the crystal underneath because I just kind of like that as a base color. So we're gonna do our crystal right here. I'm gonna put that all over my eyelids. First, we're gonna blend that. We're gonna blend that concealer out. Okay. So I'm gonna put the crystal all over my eyelids, right there. I'm just put it all over my eyelid. And that just gives us a good base to work with because we're getting ready to use a pretty dark eyeshadow. So we're gonna take this right here, which I cannot remember what this is called. I can't remember. If you're interested in getting it, I can tell you. So I'm gonna take this right here, which is like a dark shimmery gray, and we're gonna put it on the lid. And what I will tell y'all about these eyeshadows, they blend better than any eyeshadow I've ever used. So we're gonna put that all over my, look like I've got a black eye. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna go on that other side and do the same thing. I'm gonna take my favorite brush in just a minute and blend that and kind of fix it in the crease. It looks like a hot mess right now. Okay, so now I look like I've got 2 black eyes. So we're gonna take our favorite brush here. Y'all know this is my favorite brush. And we are going to fix that. So I'm gonna use the same color. I'm gonna go right here to the same color. And I'm gonna blend that in the crease and above the crease. Oh man, y'all, I look like a hot mess. We are going to fix this. Let's go back on the other side, do the same thing. wee. This is lovely. Okay, let's fix it. All right, so I'm gonna take my fingers and kind of blend that just a tad, just a little bit, so I don't quite look like a raccoon. Okay, so that's a little better. Then we are going to take a really light shade with some brush. I don't know what brush we're gonna use. I think we'll use this one. We're gonna wipe it off. And we're going to go right here into this right here. I don't know what it is, but it's just a really light, really subtle pink. It almost looks white. It's so light. So we're gonna go right above what we just did. You see what I'm doing? I'm just softening that out because it was harsh. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just right there. There you go. Now, we are going to go back in with this brush right here. We're gonna go back in with the dark color we just did, and we're gonna darken it just a little right there on the lid. I want a really dark, dramatic eyeshadow today, even though I'm going to work. I don't really care. I still want it that way. Most people are not brave enough to do this for work, but I am. Okay, so we're gonna do the other side. Just another, we're just putting basically another coat of this really dark shimmery gray. It's almost a slate. I don't know what it's called. I think it's 31 if y'all want to order it. I think it's 31S. So we're gonna go right back in there and do a little bit heavier. Very pretty, see? Okay. So we have that, and now I'm going to use my favorite crystal with my little tiny brush here. I'm gonna go back into the Lottie Dream On palette, this palette right here that we always use for everything, and go right under the brow. Do the other side the same way, right under the brow. Oh man, y'all, I need my eyebrows done. Need them plucked or waxed or whatever. Okay. I can't tell if it's a shadow. I'll get out of this bright light for a minute. Okay. So there's that. Now we're gonna do our eyeliner. And I'm gonna use our Perfect Eyeliner pen this morning. Go ahead and do our lips too. Apparently nobody wanted to hang out with me this morning. That's okay. So I'm going to reiterate skincare. It makes a huge difference what products you use. Invest in some good stuff, y'all. Don't waste your money on the Walmart stuff. It's literally like putting nothing on your face. We're talking about skincare. Those products have chemicals. Lip liner. And I actually put my lip liner all over my lips instead of just around my lips. Kind of, again, it's just kind of a base. But anyway, we're going to talk about skincare again. Those products have chemicals, and you don't want to be putting chemicals on your skin. Everything, you have to think about this. Everything that goes on your skin goes into your bloodstream. So, no chemicals. You don't want to do that. There's one eye. This eyeliner pen is so soft it's hard to even feel that you're using it. I've used some eyeliner pens that are scratchy. This definitely is not. It is very, very soft. And remember, your eyes are sisters, not twins. That's so hard for me to accept. Man, I really need to pluck my eyebrows. Okay. So there's our top liner. Thank you. And I'm just gonna put just a little bit on the bottom, not much, because you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go back and we're gonna put that eyeshadow on the bottom. So, but we're gonna start out with just a little bit of eyeliner, just to give us just a little bit. So I'm gonna take my old brush that I always use, and I'm gonna blend that just a tad, smoke that out just a little bit, but I'm gonna go back in with that eyeshadow that we used and put it under my eyeliner. So that was this palette right here. We're gonna go back into it, this color right here. And I'm going to use my favorite brush. I'm gonna go back over here in this mirror though, because it's a little easier to see. Actually, no, I'm not. I'll use my big mirror. All right, y'all. So we kind of have a dramatic eyeshadow look for today. So now it's time. I think I'm gonna just keep wanting to add more and more. I don't know what the deal is today. I love this color though. We're gonna go back in and define that just a tad. I'm gonna go back in and define that where we kind of blended that. I'm gonna go back in and define it just a little more. I do want it a little more defined than what it was. I can't tell. No, that's eyeshadow. I've got some eyeshadow in the corner that's kind of making me look like I've got a black eye. So we need to get that out. And you just go right in with a Q-tip. And it's done. There it is. Okay. So, eyebrows. And y'all know I use my Lottie Dream On palette for my eyebrows, and I use this right here, which is called Tallulah, and this right here, which is called Dee Dee. I got the names down. Y'all should be proud of me. Only took me 3 months. No, I'm just kidding. It's not taken that long, and it's only taken, I've just had this since December 3rd, so it hasn't taken that long. So I use mostly Dee Dee and just a little bit of Tallulah because my eyebrows are a little darker than Dee Dee, but not quite Tallulah. And I am not drawing eyebrows on, as you can tell. I'm filling in eyebrows that I have, because I have pretty full eyebrows. We're just gonna fill those in just so they're not washed out on my face. gone back and looked at, well, I mean, you can look at the difference. I've gone back and looked at pictures and definitely much better with them filled in. You know, I don't know if y'all saw my post last night about kind of what Limelight has done. Limelight, you know, as women, most of us, not everybody, I've got some friends that don't wear any makeup at all, but most of us wear makeup all the time, every day. If we go anywhere, we put makeup on to go anywhere. Unless it's, you know, Walmart with our pajama pants on, which, you know, don't put it past me, I've done it. Anyway, we wear makeup, and it's kind of a chore to have to do makeup all the time. And so what Limelight has done, it's taken something that was a chore and given me a love for it. It's a lot of fun to do my makeup now. And I'm hoping that those of you that have started watching my videos and started using some of the things that I do with your makeup, that it's done the same thing for you. Because it really is. It's a lot of fun, and it's something that we should have fun with, because it's something that we have to do. So why not have fun with it? I have this little broken blood vessel on the end of my nose. So why not have fun with it? If it's something that we have to do, why not have fun with it? Seriously. It's mascara time. Okay, we're almost finished. Got everything almost done. I'll put just a little bit more powder on my chin. I don't know, I think I'm self-conscious about my chin. I'm always wanting powder on my chin. Some people put highlight on their chin. I don't do that because I don't want attention drawn to my chin. I don't know, I'm strange. Anybody who knows me knows I have weird quirks. Okay, so we're gonna do our mascara, and I'm not curling my eyelashes, but we do need quite a bit of mascara today because we've got such a dramatic eyeshadow going on. If we don't do heavy mascara, our eyelashes are gonna get lost in this eyeshadow. It's really raining, so that means my hair is going up today. Hair up and rain boots. Thank you. If anybody has any questions about any of these products, I'll be happy to answer. They're all available on my website, and it's limelightbyalcone.com/Kelly-L, and it's a capital K and a capital L, and my name is Kelli. A little bit more mascara. And I love our mascara. Our mascara is $20. That's it. That's almost as much as you pay for some of the brands at Walmart. And I can guarantee you this is much better. This is much better mascara than what you're gonna get at Walmart for $12 or $13. So why not fork out the other $5 or $6 and get the good stuff? And I was talking to somebody the other day. It was actually a family member, but I won't call her out. She told me, she said, I can't afford to buy that makeup. She said, I use L'Oreal and CoverGirl. And I said, okay, well, here's the deal. If you use both L'Oreal and CoverGirl, and she actually needed to go get new makeup, she's gonna have to get L'Oreal and CoverGirl. And I said, okay, well, your L'Oreal is about $12 or $13. Your CoverGirl is about $10. So there you've almost spent $30 on junk when you can spend $36 on a really good product that's actually good for your skin. So I say, again, suck it up, fork out the other $2 or $3 and get the good stuff. If you have to wear it, why not get the good, wear good product? And I don't know about y'all, but when you look good, you feel better. I definitely do. I have no idea what time it's getting to be. But we are putting on more mascara than we normally do, because I have such dark eyeshadow today. If I wasn't such a chicken, I would probably get eyelash extensions. They're so pretty. But I'm a chicken. I don't know if I want anybody messing with my eyes. If anybody watches this video and you have eyelash extensions and you have anything great to say about them, please let me know, because I would love to hear. So we're going to go in and do our bottom lashes. Right there. Of course, you have to hold your mouth just right to do your mascara. It's interesting doing my makeup in a phone with a couple of bright lights facing down on me. If y'all could see my setup in here, it's kind of funny. Okay. I have a couple of events coming up. If y'all are interested, let me know. If you're local and you would like to do an event yourself and get free makeup, let me know. Be happy to do that. If you have any questions about any products that you've seen, let me know. Be happy to answer any questions that you have. And I do these videos because I watched so many videos when I started doing this, because I wanted to learn how to do. I wanted to see what the tricks were and how to do what. Okay, y'all, so it's lipstick time and then it's finishing spray, and really truthfully, finishing spray is supposed to go on before the mascara, but I always forget. So, but it's lipstick time. This Enduring Lip Color, it lasts. If you want a lasting lip color, and it's only $20. Lots of different colors to choose from. It goes on liquid and then it dries. And it lasts and lasts and lasts. And this is another thing I used to just kind of slap on. I didn't really pay any attention if I was really lining my lips. Take some time to put your lipstick on. It looks much better. Thank y'all for hanging with me. I'm gonna put on my finishing spray and we're done. Gotta do my hair. I'm not gonna go to work like this, but here is our finishing spray. 16 hours. I had somebody say, I don't need my makeup on 16 hours. Well, you don't have to keep it on 16 hours. But I will tell you this, your makeup stays fresh and it looks fresh all day long with that finishing spray. And I like for my makeup to look fresh all day. If I have to be at work all day, I want my makeup to look fresh all day. So we're gonna spray it and be done. That's it. Simple, simple. This is the 10 Years Younger Finishing Spray. Where is it? 10 Years Younger Finishing Spray. I started with moisturizer. Always start with moisturizer. I don't care what kind of makeup you're using. At least get a good moisturizer. Start with moisturizer and then your foundation, concealer, pressed powder, bronzer, and contour, and blend with the bronzer. And highlight, eyes, spray, done. If you have any questions about any products I use, let me know. Thanks, y'all. Have a fabulous week. And remember, Jesus loves you right where you are. Thanks, guys.